40-page ring binder. And it had all the right stuff in it, all the refutations for all of the silly ideas that people had, et cetera, et cetera. And so we called all the alders on the telephone and we said, we have a ring binder that we think will help you make an informed decision. How's that sound? Pretty good. And they said, great, drop them by. We'll be happy to take a look at it. And about 5 or 6 said something to us that we truly didn't expect, and that was, well, hey, don't bring it by. I'll come by your house. And so we sat in our dining room and we, showed them the stuff in this ring binder. So we're talking about a Common Council meeting that occurred on October 31st, 1979. And that was the time when it was on the agenda and we needed 17 votes. And we made a passionate plea, of course, probably a little too emotional, but that's the way we felt about it. And after several hours of discussion and debate, the council voted 15 in favor and a whole bunch against, and so we failed. And that was pretty disappointing, I can tell you, because we had literally invested just about all of our savings in the front-end cost of this thing. So that was, something that made us pretty discouraged. But then, the following week, there was another council meeting, and we thought we'd lost, so we stayed home and we listened. It was on November 7th, as I recall, or maybe it was the 8th. And we listened to the election returns, national election. And then Lee said, why don't we turn on the City Channel and see what the Common Council is doing? They were having a second meeting. And we turned it on, and a woman named Betty Smith was giving a fabulous speech on why this project ought to be supported. And she could do that because she changed her vote at the meeting the week before, which gave her the right under parliamentary procedure to require a reconsideration on this particular meeting. Michael Christopher, our always supportive alder, gave an impassioned speech. Don Murdoch, another close friend of ours, gave a speech. And you know where we were at the time? We were in our bedroom in our pajamas watching TV. I mean, we had given up. We just didn't think this thing was going to fly. And it did. It took 45 public hearings to make this thing happen. And if those two alders who complained about what they called reverse discrimination, not wanting the rich to move into this neighborhood, we wouldn't be here today talking. And Lee's going to pick it up from there and talk about groundbreaking and sales.